Test 1 2 1 2. Hello, hello.
Beautiful. Well, they won't start for like 5 minutes anyway. Trust the ethnic clubs to run late.
They all run late.
It's looking like it for this one. Oh, that's cool. I haven't never seen anyone do that. The screen.
Change the eyes. I used to do this at AFL all weekend, and then Monday morning my eyes are just red.
Yikes.
Just to that thing.
Yeah.
Wind, dirt.
I've never even been inside the club. Is the club nice? How's the food? Yeah, well, they're Italian. It's got to be, right?
In here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I'm here. I've never been here before, so...
It's good when the World Cup's on. Because normally the games are overnight. So you turn up at 2 o'clock in the morning and get a pizza and watch the games, and the place is packed. There was one year, from memory, it was like Australia would play one night, and then the next night Croatia played.
Yeah.
So everyone from Sydney United come down. Then the next night Italy would play. And then England and New Zealand or whatever would play the next night. Yeah, so every night it was like there was a team. I think it might have been the Germany or Russian. It was a couple of years, a while ago. It was when I was younger and could drink for. It's so good there because we live down the road on Quarry Road. So I was just like, if everyone's up, go back home to me here. Packed.
Let's see if they've done the lineup. Marconi. Nope.
Martha, they do have names on the back of their jerseys.
Huh?
They do have names on the back of their jerseys.
Yeah, no, but it's just like, I like to do it like that. So it's stars, and then B.
Yeah. Okay.
And it helps everyone from Nepean from last game starting. So they just changed some of the numbers.
Still haven't upgraded their ground yet.
Who?
Nepean.
Wouldn't know, it's too far for me.
We were there about 3 or 4 years ago when they were like,
That's right, they said they were knocking it down.
they're supposed to build a second one and then join them and all this and that.
It's just sad because like, that was a good training position. Like, you got that.
It is actually, for an old stand, it's a pretty good building.
Oh yeah, look, they've got their names on the back of their skin. Nepean.
It's better than bloody Wanderers. You think about how much money they spend on that place.
Well, what do you have to set up in the crowd?
On the staircase.
It's a bit like this, but you've got a balcony you're filming on because up on halfway at the middle is like a coaching box.
So the balcony's not too bad.
Huh?
The balcony's not too bad.
It's not too bad, but you're not in the middle, you're on the side. Had an argument
It'd be
with
nice
the
if they kept that scaffold up all
I know,
season.
it was like perfect.
Well, Sharks, they built a whole new scaffold on the other side.
Yeah,
Really good.
because every time someone would score, people would jump up in front of the camera.
Oh, here we go.
Had an argument with the guy at Wanderers yesterday.
Oh yeah?
He's just like,
You just kept getting in the way.
don't piss me off now.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did you do Sharks game yesterday?
And then you get the Cowboys running across the board. Mate, they're every week. seats more than the grass.
Cool. We're ready to go.
Need two teams in the referee.
Yeah. That'll be nice. Maybe I should go to Club Marconi after this. When am I ever going to come back here?
I think you should.
Pretty good.
I'm not in the best attire for it.
Ah, right. The club. Yeah, it's just a club. That'd be right.
You chuck the jacket, Jeff.
I knew. I'd say.
Cold again here.
Yeah,
Didn't last long.
yeah, I told you.
Bit of elevation.
Mm.
Dropping that media tower around the field.
Right.
I always bring a jacket.
I've only been up there once, I think, and that was for a League One women's game.
Oh, they put him on the stadium.
They used to, yeah, but since this has been built, they just put them back out here.
Here we go. Yeah, let me know when you're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah?
There we go.
Hello all and welcome here to the League One Women's match of the round at round 17 between Marconi Stallions, who are sitting in first place, and Nepean FC. Apologies for the delay in kickoff time. There are back-to-back games being played at this ground as well. We're here at the iconic Club Marconi. My first time here, and can I say, what a beautiful facilities we have here. We've got squash courts over in the far distance. We've got 2 synthetic fields, a beautiful stadium to our left, and some houses are going to be able to watch some beautiful League One football. What else could you ask for on a Sunday night? So get yourselves comfortable, grab some popcorn, grab an Udi, a hot chocolate, get yourself strapped in for the next 90 minutes or so for this matchup between two heavyweights in the League One Women's this season. Marconi are coming off a 2-1 win against SD Raiders. That was a 1v2 clash. That was an original game I was supposed to commentate, but now I get the chance to commentate Marconi and Nepean for the first time, and Nepean FCA coming off a 1-1 draw to Newcastle Jets. Marconi Stallions have won 4 of their last 5 matches. Now how's this for a stat for you? They have not lost since round 3, which was on the 15th of March. So on a hot streak, Marconi trying to continue that momentum here as they face Nepean. We've got the 2 captains smiling in front of the referees. Let's see if those smiles last by the end of the 90 minutes. And Nepean have won 2 of their last games. A win can put them closer to 4th and tying in 4th depending on the result for the Newcastle Jets. Their first fixture was actually a 2-1 win to Nepean on the 22nd of March in round 4. So we are almost ready here at Marconi Stadium. Both teams getting into huddles, getting themselves ready, geeing themselves up. Nepean are in the red and white, whilst Marconi are in their classic sky blue and white as well. It looks like Marconi will be kicking from left to right, and Nepean will be kicking from right to left here on your screens. I am Christos Mavropatakis, and now I'll be bringing you this match for the next 90 minutes. So strap yourselves in. Nepean have an unchanged starting 11 from last week's fixture as well, whilst Marconi Stallions are slotting in Charmaine Martinez into the starting 11. Jasmine Windsor is unavailable, so all to play for here. Marconi want to get themselves into the MPL New South Wales women's competition without having to play that dreaded playoff. And we also have a Nepean player. I will let you know who that is. That's looking like Batman tonight. That is the number 10, Ruth Wigley there. Maybe she can hone in her Batmobile and bring her side up to deliver even more for Nepean here. Not long to go now here at Marconi Stadium. Lots of photos going on for Marconi Stallions, and we will be underway very shortly. It helps as a commentator. Both sets of teams have their names on the back of their jerseys. Luckily, I have come prepared though, so do not worry about that. And we should be getting ourselves underway very shortly. About 20 minutes after scheduled time. And we have got ourselves underway here at Marconi, Club Marconi, on their new synthetic fields. And Marconi will start with the possession. And here is intercepted now. Here is that was Smith. Cut inside beautifully. It's Voloder. There is two sets of siblings. We got the Voloder sisters and the Herrera sisters. If they're not related, that is complete coincidence. But here we are now, continuing. Cleared away. Headed up. Nepean. Need to bring the ball down. It is brought down. Contested brilliantly there from Marconi, and they decide to just go all the way back, despite the ruthless press there from Ruth Wigley. And we have ourselves our first throw-in of the game. As the night falls, the football doesn't stop, and there is plenty of League One women's action for you around the grounds. But this is the game on everyone's lips, the match of the round between Nepean and Marconi. Nepean to take the throw. Bit of an unorthodox technique there, but it's Wilding there who gets the wild touch out of the field. And we have another throw once again for Nepean. Both sides just easing themselves into the game. It's sent in through. She's bearing down on goal. Here she is. Can she get that strike? Takes the strike, but it's comfortable there for the keeper. She can just say thank you for that one, and it's Kirkham there with the easy feet. And that was Wigley with the shot there. And it's Marconi now to continue. They go all the way back and spread out wide now. Here is the captain, Brekic. The girl with the Serbian roots. Sends it long. That's beautifully touched down there from Cleghorn. Takes the strike. And it just trickles out there. Marconi there with their first shot of the match as well. And it will be restarted now with a goal kick for Nepean. It looks like the goalkeeper is going to urge a side forward here. Tredenik. Here's Marconi. Not the best touch in the world there. But now it's Nepean on the attack. Started by Smith. And that's Worry. Shots on, but that is off to the car park. And we can see the smoke of the Club Marconi greasy food coming off the roof as well. Gotta give it to them. They do well in their advertising. Now I want to go grab myself a feast after this. And we have ourselves a goal kick. Let's see the accuracy on that. Not a bad pass there from Cleghorn. Let's see if she can use that in the match. Goalkeeper starts us off. Here that was Elizabeth Kirkham. Marconi going long, but it goes out instead. I think she got confused which field she's playing on. And we continue now. It's headed down there from Wood. But here's Marconi. Goes out wide. That's Martinez. But it has been intercepted by Nepean. It is a foot race here. And it is won by Smith up against Lekov. Puts Lekov on the floor. And it's whipped into the box. But just couldn't get enough on it there. Eden Smith. And it's going to be restarted now by Marconi from the goalkeeper, who has started every game this season, and that streak continues. The woman in between the sticks, Miss Reliable, as she holds the fort for the Marconi Stallions. Here is Nepean now. Here is Worry. Comes all the way back to Platiers. And it will be a goal kick once again. Kirkham keeping herself busy in a beautiful pink goalkeeper kit. I said last night to love pink goalkeeper kits. And here is Marconi Stallions. Played in now to Martinez. the lady hailing from the Philippines with Filipino background, earning the nod today to start. She's pressing tightly there, Wood, and it is cleared away. Marconi to start us off. Marquez came on in the 64th minute last year in her third season at the club. Whipped in. Marconi got a shot, but it's blocked away. That was Cleghorn with the shot, and Nepean can now counter with Marconi on the backburns, but that is a crunching tackle there. Absolutely phenomenal there from Lekov. Now she's got the ball once again. It's whipped in, but it's going to go straight into the hands of Tredenik to restart. Nepean now. Hoofed up. One touch, beautifully passed down. Some awesome one-touch football, and it will be a race now. It is won by Kiparizov, but it goes straight back into the hands of Laura Tredenik, who has started all but one game this season. She actually played 2 games last weekend for under-23s and first grade, so definitely getting her game's worth here. And here is Lekov, intercepted by Nepean. Touch down there from Smith. And it will be a throw now for Robinson. Headed away. Sorry guys, we do not have the best view. The benches are in the way, but that's okay. It's going to be thrown in once again by Jessica Robinson. Here's Smith. And the side netting once again there from Eden Smith, who has hit the side netting twice already this match. So promising the attack all coming from this side, the closest side to us. Eden Smith 1-2, watch out for. Here's Marconi now. It's the target woman is Cleghorn, and that is exactly where it does go. Trying to get on the pace. The press there from Lekov. And Tredenik almost knocked us out in the process, but doing what she has to do for the team, as her defence was treading on thin ice there. But Tredenik did well there to make sure that Lekov could not get a shot on. And it will be a Nepean throw after it came off the foot of Volodare. It's going to be thrown in now by Nepean. It was a tussle. It was Smith there, but she just loses the ball. But it is a Nepean throw. Smith doing very well there. Cleared away from El Capitan Daniela Brekic. I think Marconi and Nepean just need to get the ball on the deck and control the tempos of the game. Headed out by Nepean. And it will be a Marconi throw now. It'll be Lekov to start us off. Goes straight back, Bonovas. Touchdown. Here is Cleghorn. Oh, absolutely crunching tackle. All ball there from Wood. The horn in the backside there for Nepean. But Marconi continue to press. It's now fallen to Smith once again. But I think just the experience there came in handy there for Herrera. Now here's Volodare. Goes out wide here, Kiparizov to Herrera, the other Herrera. But the ball was out in the first 10 minutes or so here at Club Marconi. Remains 0-0. Thrown in now. It'll be another throw for Nepean. Thrown in, touchdown there from Wiggly. Marconi continue with the possession once again. Here is Nepean on the attack. They've found Wiggly, who's got room to wiggle into the box. And we have ourselves the first corner of the game courtesy of Wiggly. And here is Kelly Wilding to take. Let's see what type of sauce she can whip into the box. She's started all but 2 games this season. Hand goes up, whips into the box. Trying to find a head, but it just bounces all the way down to Smith, who's going to take them on once again. Loves the take on. But they're just going to leave the ball now. That's some awesome hustle there from Eden Smith. And it will be a throw now. And it looks like Lekov will be the one to take it. It is her second season at the club, Lekov. After having stints for Bankstown City Lions and Blacktown Spartans, she left in 2022 and is now back. So Lekov with the throw. And I think she's going to take it again, the girl with the Macedonian roots. I think the girls are going to try and keep themselves as warm as possible. Come out, that's Smith. She just couldn't get the perfect touch. That was Volodar with the interception. Here's Captain Brekic. And just trying to get it out of harm's way. Volodar with the actual pass. So that was a brilliant first-time pass. And it is Marconi now on the attack. Trying to find something here. It's the poke, but it's cleared away there from Robinson. That was Lekov, the other number 2. Did herself lucky there that the touch didn't eventuate to an attack. And it is Marconi continuing to get themselves into the front foot. Lots of players here that have played for Nepean have had stints one way or another with crosstown rivals, Western City Rangers, as well, formerly Mount Druitt Town. So definitely a strong connection between those 2 clubs. In fact, this part of Sydney is home to many successful and famous National Premier League sides from around the country. We've got Sydney United 58 just down the road out of Denzer Park, and Bonnywig White Eagles also down the road here. So lots of local derbies, but this is the derby that we're focusing on, Marconi and Nepean, the battle of the West. And so far it is goalless. Trying to find something, the long ball, but it does eventuate to get to Nepean. But it's beautifully turned there from Bonovas. Goes out wide now. There's the number 10, Volodar. But it's going to be cleared away there from Platias. Thrown in. Marconi trying to get something. They are inching closer, but just have not got that final piece of football that can get them into the goals. It's lost there. And here she is. There's a shot on. It's spilled by the keeper, but her hands get straight onto it. Daniela Brekic, the captain for Marconi, with the shot from centre back. Cannot ride off defenders. They can shoot now too. She has started every single game this season and since 2022. She actually has a goal this season too against South Coast Flame. Thrown in now here. That was Robinson, who returns to Nepean after going to Western City Rangers last season and started every game this season. She goes to take the throw. Robinson throws it in now. I think concerns were for a foul throw there, but seems fine to the referee. Here is Amelia Wood. Cleared away now. Touchdown emphatically there from Marquinhos. The ball out of feet, but it's an interception there from Stahl, who steals the ball. He's wiggly trying to find something, but it's lost there, and it comes straight into Carissa Herrera. Nice hustle there from Nepean, and they can restart. Wilding was trying to find that pass, but the ball goes and strays out as we approach 15 minutes into this match. Marconi continuing on the front foot at the moment. He does come out wide to Cleghorn. He was trying to find something, but it was just a deflection that finds its way straight into the hands, or the feet, sorry, of Tredenik. But she will pick it up as she does so. I mean, look at the houses just behind the goalkeepers. They get a beautiful view of the football tonight. What more could you ask for? If you're buying prime real estate, just make sure that you've got a nice football field in the background. And here is Tredenik now, once again with the ball. Hoofed upfield. Lots of goalkeepers in these competitions love long balls. Nikki Lowe yesterday from Hakoa always put in a long ball or a long goal kick, and it helped. I mean, their side ended up coming away with the win against the run of play 1-0. Intercepted from Nepean, and it goes straight now to Wilding. Here is Smith. There is a Nepean player on the floor, and that child almost got absolutely obliterated by the ball there, but hopefully she is okay and would get up on her feet. I think Marconi was just doing that as a case of, let's help this player get herself back up onto the feet. And the physio will make the dashing run onto the pitch now. I think this is a moment now for the sides to recuperate and get that game plan reinforced, and also get some H2O in them, like I just did as well, which I think is important for this type of weather. Yes, it's cold, but out there it can feel like a sauna when you're playing football, and hopefully she is okay. We did have an ambulance have to come for another game, so we're hoping that is not the same case, but seems okay so far. In fact, this field, not even sure where the ambulance would even come from in this field. There's not really much room for that, but I think she looks to be okay. I think she's going to get up on her feet. Might just be the tightness, the coldness, and that was Aliyah Wawi. She's just feeling her leg there. Aliyah Wawi. It'll be a big loss if she does have to come off. She did come off on the 80th minute last game, signed halfway through the season from Western City Rangers, and has started all but one game this season, so she is reliable. Another player who has moved from Western City Rangers, but she's back up on her feet, so that's a brilliant sign. That's what we love to see. She just has, I think she just has to come off though, and will get herself back onto the pitch. So Nepean temporarily down to 10. And we are going to resume. Good to see that she's back up on her feet. That's Robinson with the throw. There is Martinez, who just loves a turn. She uses her little size to her advantage, and a foul has been won by Jessica Robinson. And here she is back onto the pitch now. Wowie. And the foul was committed by Erin Cleghorn. And it will be the captain to take, Barton. And that's just going to trickle itself all the way out for a Marconi throw to be taken by Lakov. Throws it in. It is won there by Wilding. Wilding trying to get an option. Just decides to take everyone on. Does so pretty decently there. That was Brekic with the interception. Marquinhos not with the best touch, but wanted to receive the ball back, but instead it falls straight to her teammate in Herrera, who's trying to go out wide, but it's Nepean, who just deal with the danger temporarily because Marconi are still on the ball. Here's Cleghorn now. Oh, beautiful, beautiful 1-2 there between Herrera and Cleghorn. But I think there was just a little bit of a lapse of communication there as Wilding hoofs the ball up. And here is Marconi now as we strike 20 minutes here. Hoofed up. Marconi once again with possession. They go all the way back this time to the goalkeeper, Kirkham. And here is Brekic now. That's a ball trying to find Cleghorn. Does she get to it? Oh, she does keep it in. Brilliantly timed there. And Marconi have themselves their first corner of the game, courtesy of a brilliant run there from Erin Cleghorn. Let's see what they can whip into this one, as we got the onlookers observing. Let's put some sauce, some pastry into this one. It's whipped in. Keeper calls, not fielded, not built correctly, and that was Lakov there. Dangerous. Almost found themselves the back of the net. And Brekic there, testing the keeper again. And Nepean to start up themselves up once again. Fall straight into the head of Wilding. And that's beautifully won there. Beautiful hold-up play. But it's Nepean who are saying, no, you're having none of that. And it's Bonovas on the burners as Wood sends Smith. Ball is continuing now. But it's just a little poke, Lekov there. Just enough there to stop that attack, but not enough for Nepean to continue with the ball. But that might have been well overdue, and Marconi win themselves a foul. Nepean coach urging the team to drop, reset, get themselves back into the defence because they have a free kick to defend. And let's see what they can do from this one. Hoofed up now, that was Volodé. That was Smith, who goes back to Robinson. Absolutely sends Marquinez there. Wasn't enough to get herself possession. Here is Lekov with the throw. Smile on her face, we'll love to see that. Football is supposed to be a fun game. Even if you get smashed 6-7-0 every week, it is supposed to be a fun game. And while we just wanted to take Volodé with her, but instead they got themselves a foul, Marconi. Once again, it'll be Bonovas to take. It's their second season with the club after previously playing with NWS Spirit. Has started all but one game this season. She actually has 7 goals this season, including a hat-trick against Bankstown City Lions. The Greek girl whips it in, puts some sauce into it. Keeper just got her hands onto that one. Marconi were on the prowl there. And let's see what they can do now. That was Bonovas with the head. And we might have ourselves the first card here. Referee is going to her book. And that is another foul won by Volodé. Referee saying move away, that she is in control. And they both get themselves in the book. That's a yellow card for Volodé and a yellow card for Wawi. And they've been the first 2 pieces of cheese have been shown to both clubs at the same time. 25 minutes in. 20 minutes to go here in the first half, with obviously the additional time that will be added on here at Club Marconi in the heart of Sydney's West. And here is Bonovas. I think she is the designated set-piece merchant for the club. It's ahead! Not too bad there. That looked like, that was Brekic there. She's had more shots than the strikers, the centre-back for Marconi. And we continue now with Robinson, but it's the press from Marconi, the stubbornness, that won themselves a throw. And Robinson with the head, just a little head, which was enough to defend that. Here is Lekov now. And it goes back to Marconi. Lekov with the throw. Throws it straight into the feet of Smith. Absolutely just wants to take on everyone and wins herself a foul. Edith Smith, who is 17 years old, has started every game this season. She's played in the under-23s and first grade. Chested down wonderfully there from Volodya. And I think Lekov has plenty of room, but this time it's going to be the goalkeeper. That was Kirkham. Chested down. Not enough of a touch there. The ball continues with Marconi. Goes back to Lekov. That was Brekic. Once again. Touchdown, but it was just not enough. The synthetic pitch just... you have to time your your touches absolutely perfect on these types of pitches. And that was not it from Marquinez. Marconi continuing. Still going, but I think the ball finally made itself outside. And we have ourselves another goal kick. Free kick, sorry. Didn't hear, I thought she gave that out. But there's a free kick in a promising area. Apologies if I can't really see from here, from over there. It's going to be whipped in, you would hope, with some sauce, but let's see what can happen. The wall is being set. That's Platjes. And I think Wilding have got themselves in the wall. So far, they've gone short. The whip is in. Trying to find the head. And it finds the hands of Tsedanik, the shortest player, Charmaine Marquinez. Got her head to that one. Oh, and that's a mistake there from Lekov. And they've got room to space here. Run and Nepean, but it's beautifully, just beautiful defending there from Herrera. Stopping that attack from Paristal. And Marconi can breathe themselves a sigh of relief there. And it is Jessica Robinson now to take the throw. Let's see what she can produce. Cleared away by Lekov. Marconi on the prowl and on the counter. But it's more press. It's touched. Here's Marconi. Trying to find something. It's hoofed up. That was Volodya. Marconi continuing to defend. Just a little poke away there from Carissa Herrera, who is in her second season at Marconi after previously playing for Blacktown Spartans, Bankstown City, and SD Raiders. Has started every game this season. Marconi now on the counter. That's Bonovas. That's a beautifully timed ball, but not enough there. That was Sedanik to clear that one. That was a battle of the number twos as Lekov and Robinson who were there trying to get something for their side. Robinson clears that one out. And I think the throwing duties are going to go back to Lekov. Let's see what can be produced here. That's Martinez. She may be the smallest, but she plays with a lot of heart on the ball and off the ball. Now here is Volodeur continuing to go. Marconi, the Marconi coach is, I think, a pure example of what a coach should be. You know, just pushes his team, but is fair, encourages his team as well. And I think that's why Marconi are sitting where they are in first place. And a foul has been won. That was Smith, who went flying in. The girl that's been at this club since the youth divisions were called SAP. So she knows her way around Nepean. She's worn the red and white her whole life. And here is Brekic now. Ready to produce for her side, Marconi. Let's see what she can do. Hoofed in now. And that was a Stahl. Intercepted Marconi, but it goes straight back to Stahl, who's playing with style. Trying to find something now, Marconi. Here's the captain, Brekic. Goes back to Volodeur. That was Bonovas. Volodeur. Brekic. A ball playing centre back, what we love to see. Number 4. I think just every defender that wears number 4 seems to be a ball playing centre back. Virgil van Dijk, Daniela Brekic. Plenty. Hoofed up now. Beautifully one header by Marconi, but just couldn't get the proper control, but she finally does now. Lekov getting pressed by Smith, but it comes back to Kirkham. Here's a Lekov now. But it goes straight into the feet of Wawi. Trying to find the through ball style. The target woman was Platiez, but it finds the feet of Kiparizov. Let's see what they can do now. Here is Nepean now. Ready for the throw. So far, 0-0. But as a commentator, I have never commentated a 0 or draw. So, hoping for that record to stay the way it is. So far, it might not. But again, this is football. It is a game of 2 halves, a game of 90 minutes. And both sides have produced a show despite the scoreline. And that was Georgigan. Now back with Elizabeth Kirkham, ready to start us off. Goes short, and that was Georgian. Just getting up this last minute or so, just a bit sloppy. I think both sides need to put their foot back on the pedal. It's headed beautifully there from Lekov. Hits the top of her head. Not the sweet spot of the head, but that's okay. She's doing the job and putting her body on the line, as we just saw there, winning another foul for her side, Elana Lekov. And it will be the captain once again, Brekic, who's going to go short to her Yugoslavian counterpart, former Yugoslavian counterpart, shall we say, in Lekov. Absolutely brilliant pressing there from Martinez. Lekov trying to defend the best way that she can, and it is a foul. Won by Nepean, and it will be Captain Barton to take this one. Who returns to Nepean after going to Western City Rangers for 2 seasons. Started every game this season as well. She did actually score in the reverse fixture between these 2 sides. That was one of her 3 goals this season. Here is Marconi now. It's just trying to find something Volodeur, but does find the feet of Brekic, who does go out wide Marconi have 10 minutes remaining in this half to get themselves into the front foot, as too does Nepean. Risky there from Tredenik, but she finally puts her foot onto that one. We have plenty of football for you around the grounds as well. We have St. George FC versus Camden Tigers, which kicked off at 4:30, which will be a battle in itself. Blacktown Spartans versus Blacktown City, a full Blacktown derby there. Central Coast Mariners versus Newcastle, another derby. Inter Lions versus Bankstown City Lions, and obviously this one, Marconi versus Nepean. So plenty of football played across the league, and it will be a throw for Marconi. Let's see what they can deliver now. Here's a Lekov. Thrown in. Here is Cleghorn. Unmarked, she is, but trying to get a shot away. But that's just brilliant defending, out-muscling off the ball. Kiparizov, and that's Brekic once again. Not too shabby there, not too far away. She loves a little poke on goal, as we've seen this match. Daniela Brekic. Here is Trezenik now to start us off. Just goes short to Captain Tiana Louise Barton. Here is Volodeur going out wide now. Marconi on the prowl, trying to find that fighting edge to get themselves into the lead. Here is the throw now for Marconi. Cleared away from Captain Barton, but not enough as Marconi continue to have the ball. Here is Brekic. Marquinhos, they're showing the skill, but just not enough to get the execution away. Here's Brekic, centre back, but attacking. She's literally in the other half, but I think she'll get herself back there now. She does, pioneering the team from the back. Here she is, Brekic with the ball. Has room to turn into space, but no foul there as Bonovas fell to the floor. It's been a battle between those two, Lekov and Smith. That is just the battle of the game. Keep an eye out for those two. She wins herself another foul for her side, Smith. And it will be Barton on the ball to take this one. Let's see what she can do for the Nepean side. Whipped in. It's a decent ball in, but it's just a header that will come straight into the hands of Kirkham, courtesy of her own player. Hoofed upfield now. But it is won by Wood. Last game she wore number 32, and now she's wearing number 25. So, not sure what happened there, or if our dribble got the numbers wrong. Another foul won by Nepean. But are they going to eventuate to goals? We shall find out. Here is Barton once again to deliver for her side. Let's see what she can do here. Puts that one into the mixer. Headed up. Headed in. With the air swing there, Wilding. She'll not want to watch that one back, but it's still with Nepean. That is with it's with Wawi. Marconi now on the counter attack. Here is Burkic. goes out wide to Herrera. I think Prekic has been Marconi's best player so far. Just consistent with the ball. Has put a few shots away and has been stubborn in her defending as well. And this time a foul will go the other way. And will be won by Nepean. As we approach the 40th minute mark and inching closer to half-time. I think both coaches will have a lot to say. Nepean subs have been sent to warm up. If you are just joining us, this is the League One Women's match of the round between Marconi Stallions and Nepean, first versus fifth. Marconi have not lost since round 3, and Nepean are hoping to get themselves into the top 4, or at least just a step closer to the top 4 with a win tonight. And a foul once again won by Nepean. I think Marconi just need to keep themselves composed, as another yellow card has been reached out of the referee's pocket. And I think Nepean not happy that they haven't converted any of these fouls. They've been given a few. Not happy that they've not converted them yet. But this will be Barden once again to take this one. Could this be the chance? It is a perfect time to score for Nepean. Could this be the chance that they have been waiting for this match? Get themselves into the front foot. And it is whipped in. Not a bad whip there. It's going to be another foot waste between Lekov and Smith. And it goes the way of Marconi. To be thrown in now. But it's a mistake once again. Here is Wawi, but cleared away by Prekic. She put her body on the line for that one. I think Marconi want Wawi to get that second yellow. She did receive a yellow early on in the game, but I don't think the referee is going to listen to those shouts. Prekic, though, must have been a tough tangle of legs. I think the cold adds 10 times pain to the normal pain. Prekic here, still down. It'll be a big blow if she does have to come off, though, for Marconi. It is sitting at 15 degrees, though. A bit of wind, making it feel cooler than it is at 14. Good to see that her opponent is checking up on her. Prekic on the floor still, but she's got herself up, back on her feet. Temporarily still, but she's up. Which is what we love to see. These players do have day jobs. They are semi-professional, so they do have things to get to on a Monday to Friday on top of their footballing commitments. But I think, again, there's going to be plenty of stoppage time. Definitely more than 3. And Prekic has got herself back up on her feet, which is a good sign. Again, this is a good opportunity for both sides to discuss what needs to be discussed. You can literally see players in groups of 3s discussing what needs to be done in order to get themselves into the lead. But we will restart now. Restarting the ball. Here is Kirkham to start us off, who goes to Volodya, trying to find Cleghorn, but it's intercepted by Robinson. And here is Wilding, and just couldn't get enough onto the ball there, and the ball has been lost. It is a throw once again by Lekov. I think you can just notice her throwing technique. Robinson to take now. Miss Reliable at the fullback, starting every game this season so far. Cleared away. And we have approached the 45th minute mark now. It's now a matter of how much stoppage time. Cleared away. It's going to be Robinson once again. And it's going to go out for a goal kick. I just overheard the linesman for 2 minutes added on. I feel like it would have been longer than that, but don't think that's the case. But we continue. Here we've got Lekov. It's the pace, the burners now. Bonovas trying to just apply that press. Done pretty well because they've won the ball, but it's gone straight back into Robinson. That's an excellent turn there from Wilding. Trying to find Smith. But Lekov just trying to look around and goes back to the keeper. Risky there, but it's won by Volodar. The other Volodar. Goes back now. Here is Marconi on the ball. Continuing now. And a foul finally won there. Cleghorn wins that one. And it will be... Bonovas to take this one once again. Can she put in some sauce on this one? We gonna find out. Let's see what can be done. Hoofed into the box. Calls for away, calls for over. Intercepted by Nepean. And that will be half time here at Marconi. It is Marconi Stallions 0, Nepean 0. Do not go anywhere though. We'll be back in 15 minutes for even more footballing action between first place and fifth place. Grab yourself some popcorn. Get yourself even more comfy in front of the fireplace. I wish I was in front of the fireplace. And see you guys back in 15 minutes.
don't know why.
Yeah.
Like it's still getting power,
I was gonna say at least it's not calm.
and the feed's not coming out, and the splitter's still on for the edge, and all that
At
power
least
back.
it's not like cutting out on the straight.
No,
Yeah,
it's
no. Just on the screen.
Just your view.
plus 20 kg at the moment from the splitter to the
Yeah.
which is probably the oldest cable in the I ran in 4 games of rugby.
Out near your
At Winchie Leagues. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
My my business
Got
one
my,
finished.
oh, I can't forget on
So I'm only doing the rest of the work now.
There's always another
Job seeker.
fair enough.
Well, we only have to
Get the fourth and bottom. This month.
and then
I had it before, but I let it go when I was doing it.
Oh yeah.
Started to renew it.
Yeah, then you'd be able to
Hard to do it.
all right, lovely.
doing a game next week.
I mean, I can't either. I've got to count. But anyway,
Fair enough.
yeah.
Results on the morning day. Sydney beat Wollongong, which is good for the show.
Yep.
The rest just being straightforward. 1 million United for USD. RBB Blood Count. 10 East FNSW. I was going to say, if you do want to mention, there was a game last night. Flame and FC played. It was 3-3 draw.
Oh, wow. There you go.
Flame was 3-1 down. Came back to equalise in the 93rd.
Yeah, the Marconi Stallions don't really do any social for the girls.
No.
Oh, here we go. There's this girl. Moni Clark is doing it.
Got no hot water in here.
You got no hot water?
Yeah, hot water thing stuff like this.
Oh, no.
But I already had the shower in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
So when I was out last night, I got a rest. So it works me now. But we should have a shift by the morning.
Instant on six.
I had a shower this morning, and it was hot, and then it went cold after about 2 minutes. So I must have just put whatever it is into the system.
Yeah.
And then I just do something to work for 2.5 minutes. We haven't covered contact. There's no contact in the room. I won't get one tonight. Hopefully get one tomorrow morning. They go too stiff, yeah.
The ball would see it.
Pretty accurate. So like, that's next week's game against Paraguay.
Both of us, yeah.
Just kicking it back and forth, doing nothing.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not like that early. Like another 5 o'clock to watch that. If that's what they're going to do,
Yeah, midday kickoff, same score on
that's
Friday.
alright. Yeah, so just going to kick it back and forth to each other, forget it.
No, they won't. I think Australia will go
So
out.
stand there holding hands. Does it matter how high up the group you are, depending on
Yeah,
who you see?
we're
Like,
second, we'd probably get a better.
I was going to say, you still want to win though.
Yeah,
You get probably first of Group C.
If you get a second, you might draw a third or something. Or another second. You don't want to draw maybe Brazil or someone in.
there was a chance if New Zealand finished second, we could pick up New Zealand. Very funny.
England.
Yeah.
England's third and play England in both of them.
Oh, God, they won't.
Yes, I could handle it. Oh, what a weekend. How did that?
You won't have to walk around around.
Still going to walk around. There's no gate.
Someone might come out with the car.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Cold coming through the field.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Should bring a front door back.
Yeah, I think so too. I have no idea. You should say on dribble, eh? Oh, they do it in time. I don't think they update it live. And we are back for the second half of action, folks, here between Marconi Stallions and Nepean FC. It was a tight 45 minutes. No side could find the back of the net, but knowing my commentating, like I've yet to commentate a nil or draw, so hopefully that stays at play. Nepean have made a substitution. I will find out who that is, but her number does not match any number on the team sheet. That is just your typical National Premier League's kitman for you. Except for Sydney Olympics, I've heard he's pretty good. But Marconi continue with the ball now. That was Volida, who goes out wide to Cleghorn. Trying to find something here, Marconi. It was another poor touch there from Chame Marquinhos. Hoofed up. And it will find the hands of... now we'll find the hands of Tredenick. I think that substitute is actually Jessica Anand. The photo matches the face. And it is just a foot race now for Stoll, who wins it back and absolutely shoves her off the ball there, Herrera. And that's just a long ball straight into the feet of Wood. Nepean That's headed down there, emphatically there from Brekic. And gets past her woman, Cleghorn. She continues to go to the ball, taking on Robinson, but just does a step over too much, and it goes out for a goal kick. And now that the men's Marconi game is over, all eyes are here on Marconi. If only they put this game at the stadium next door, would have been lovely for the ladies to have that. Thrown in now. Got to be a throw for Herrera. Marconi battling still. Here is Bonovas, but it's just tapped out there from Platias. Thrown in once again to Bonovas. Loses the ball. Loses her footing in the process too. Intercepted there cleverly there by Volodeur. Marconi on the attack. Oh, and it's a through ball. It's found the feet of Bonovas, and it's just a fraction out too wide there, hitting the wood behind the ground there. It was their chance to open the scoring here. Nepean made the mistake, and Bonovas could not capitalise on that one. That could have added to her goal tally. That could have been her 8th this season if she just finished that. Looks like she's playing much higher now as the up top now. Here is that was Brekic, of course, up forward. Oh, and it's once again found the freedom of a Marconi player. The shot's on, and we have broken the deadlock here. Marie Herrera opens the scoring for Marconi Stallions. Marconi were more promising. They came out roaring here in the first 3 minutes of the second half, and Marie Herrera just says thank you for that one and puts that one straight into the back of the net. The physiotherapist by day opens the scoring here at Marconi. The physiotherapist for Vibe Health and Performance just put the vibes into Marconi here and has opened the scoring. That is her second of the game, second of the season. Got one against the Sutherland Strikers and gets another one now for Nepean. And that was Marie Herrera. No photo on dribble, but she will definitely want to get one now after that scintillating strike she put into the top bins. Here is Smith now. And Brekic absolutely bodies Smith there. And they will continue now. Nepean. Brekic gets herself into the referee's book. Is a free kick now for Nepean. Referee urging her to wait for her whistle. Here is Kelly Wilding to take. Can they put Nepean back into the game here? Marconi continuing their goal streak and their winning streak at the moment. Let's see what they can do. Here is Wilding. Whipped in. Headed away there from the lady who conceded the foul, Brekic. And it'll go all the way out for Nepean. They want to start quickly. And that they do, but it was the poor touch there, and it is now a goal kick. Here is Marconi now to start us off. Marconi now just need to defend with their lives here and keep the win. It's chested down lovely there from Stoll. Shots on, but I think that one's going to go out for a throw in. Barton there. won't be her best efforts. And another Nepean player on the floor. Video comes on. Once again, all the players huddling up in groups just to discuss the game plan going forward. You got Marconi in a group and Nepean in a group at the halfway line. I think they're just trying to urge themselves back into this game. Good to see she's back up on her feet, and we will continue on with this game. It will be about time for reinforcements to come on for both sides. And that was stalled. Had to stall the game just a little bit there to make sure that she was okay there. Someone had a bit of a voice crack there for Marconi. It goes all the way back to Sredenik. Touchdown brilliantly there from the substitute. Anand did wear number 98 last week, so I'm not sure what's going on with these numbers and how they can get their names on it so quickly, but kudos as we continue now. And he will go straight to the keeper, to Sredenik. He will urge her side forward. Headed up. The wild mission there from the Nepean coach to say that was a handball when it went off the head of Daniela Brekic, who has the ball now. Looking for the long ball to Cleghorn, but it goes all the way back. That's Wood there. Cleared away. Nepean on the counter-attack. Trying to find something. That was Ruth Wigley there. Going straight to goal, as been urged by the coach. That is Stall. Cutting inside and out, moving inside and out. And that was a big chance there for Nepean. That would have definitely turned the game around. She had plenty of space there. Eden Smith just could not finish off her dinner. Even here at Club Marconi, where it is on a platter for you, just could not finish it off there. And it is a goal kick for Marconi. Eden Smith will be kicking herself, literally, seeing that one back. And it will go straight to Tredenik now. Headed down. Volodar just turned straight into traffic. Here is Nepean now. Stall finds the through ball to Platius, and keeper calls straight on, and that was Kirkham with the safe hands. Hoofed up now. Marconi still on the ball. He's Cleghorn. It'll be a Nepean throw this time round. And we have 35 minutes or so to go here in Marconi, at the Club Marconi, Hoxton Park. This area are home to some big footballing clubs: Sydney United 58 out of Denzer Park, Bonnie Rig, White Eagles as well. Nepean not too far away either. And here is Marconi now. Hoofed up, trying to find Herrera, but it's just poked away smartly there from Platius. And here is Marconi trying to get themselves a second. Nepean are trying to prevent that one from happening. Here's Kiparizov, who did score in their last game. Goes back to Volodar. It's just a great hustle there from Smith. I think that touch was just... that tackle was just a tad late. But they will continue now. That's Brekic there showing her expertise, why she is captain with the long ball. But that will go straight into the possession of Stezanik. Hoofed upfield now. Brilliant kick. Vollard has got a lot of completed passes just on the swipe of the foot. That's brilliant there. And I think Volodar is wearing someone else's jersey because I don't think that name matches the name that is on this sheet. So it's a throw now for Marconi. Touchdown. I think she thought someone was there, one of us, but what was there was the byline, which is what she hit, and it is a goal kick. Let's see what they can do now. That will go straight out. Not the prettiest of possessions there for Nepean. And a foul is won by Marconi. It's going to be one of us once again. See what she will produce here for her side. Penny Bonovas, spelled P-E-N-E. Ready to whip this one in. Whips this one in this time. And that just goes straight out. Hit it into the same area that she hit her previous attempt at the goal. As she goes back up top. It'll be Sredenik to take this one. Upfield it goes. Marconi on the horizon of the attack. Still going now. Here's Marconi. Passed in. They were trying to find Bonovas, but it goes straight into the hands of Churedenik. Hooped upfield. Kicked up. That's wiggly there. Goes out wide now to Lekov. Volodar. Back to Kirkham. Here is Volodar now. There is Lekov. Trying to help her team not let go of the victory there. Goes back to Kirkham. But it was just a tad bit short there, and here is Stall. And just a little poke out gives Nepean the throw as we approach the 60th minute mark, which is usually time for substitutes. Here's Palatias. Nepean have already made one. And it will be another free kick. Some child thought it was hilarious there. And it will be Wilding to take this one. See if she can put in a wild cross that will end up into the back of the net. For Kelly Wilding. Let's see what they can produce for this one. Some sort of whippage is required for this. Whipped in with pace now. Headed out. But it's intercepted there. Trying to find a crossing again. Wilding. Shots on! And that one was not handsome or pretty there. And it was Georg again with that one. And Marconi will continue with this one. That is the goalkeeper, Kirkham. Goes out wide to Lekov. Here is Nepean now, continuing to run with the ball. That was Wood. Nepean almost getting themselves a shot on goal. Just brilliant hustle there from Marquinhos. And it's Nepean once again. Shots on, but it is the block, and it's Lekov there saying, no way, get out of my house. And it will be a corner kick. Will be a corner kick for Nepean. More promising now for this side. They need to get themselves back into this game. What can they do with this one? Let's see. Whipped in now. It's headed in, and it's just fallen short there. Oh, how that would have changed everything. And that was the Captain Barton that just put a cross in, but just couldn't get there. And neither could Marquinhos get there. And it seems like Brekic is very angry. It's just, you could hear that from here. And it will be a throw for Nepean now. Thrown in, headed up. It'll be thrown in once again for Nepean. Platiers on the ball. Beautifully won there, but it's Nepean who get themselves the ball once again. Here is Wigley. Here's Wilding. Tackled beautifully there from the Herrera sister. Cleared away. Trying to find Marquinhos, and does, but it's just a pass back from Robinson that makes the all crucial touch. Beautifully touched down there from Wigley. And that was the hustle from Kiparizov, but it goes out wide now to Stall. It is the ball, but Lekov intercepts that one. We'll go back to Nepean, and does. And Volodya puts her shoulder into that one, gets into the head of Barton. Nepean not happy with that one, but we will have a substitution coming on for Marconi. Will be Ava Azami coming on. And it's good to see that she is back up on her feet. She will be very soon. And she's back up on her feet, and a substitution will look to come. He will be Avazami, Italian background, in her first season with the club after signing from SD Raiders. Rotates between under 23s and first grade with 2 goals to her name. Both coming in under 23s. And it is Charmaine Marquinhos. She came on in the 64th minute last game and comes off in the 65th minute this game. She did score the winner last game though to give her side the 3 points, which was her third this season. Sorry, that was a different player. But yeah, Charmaine Marquinhos did come on in the 64th minute, coming off in the 65th. She did sign from Hall Road. This is her third year at the club. And it will be a Nepean free kick here. It's going to be whipped in now. It is. Nepean continue with the ball. Cleared away, not properly, but now it is. That was Herrera with a goal scorer. Cleghorn with the run. And that is Bonovas. But stubborn defending there from Wood. Cleared up. Headed down from Volodya. And Cleghorn's got the pace to run. Trying to get herself and her team back another goal. That's Herrera. trying to find something. And it is a long ball that's going to go straight into the feet of the Marconi coach. If that's who she was trying to find, she did well there. But I don't think that was the case. It's going to be thrown in now to Herrera. It's big writing here on the back of the shirts for Marconi and Nepean. I think if they tried to put my last name on there, they would struggle with the 14 letters. And it will be a throw for Marconi. I mean, hey, it does help the big letters for us that are commentating from here, but would be a commentator's nightmare having to say my name probably 30 times a game.
Keep manager's nightmare having to put the names, the letters on the back of the shirt.
Yes, and I would feel sorry for the kitman that would have to do that, but I don't have to worry about that. It's a shot on, but it goes straight into the hands of Trezenik. Hoofed up now. And another foul is won by Nepean, and the ref will reach into her pocket, and it will be a yellow card for Emma Volader. As we approach about 20 minutes to go in this match. The temperature's dropped, but the quality of football has not. It will be Barton to take. Let's see what she can produce from this one. Whipped in. It's here is a Bonovas now. Cleared up. Headed down from Volader. Nepean with a great spell of possession here as we approach as we are on the 69th minute of football here. Here is Nepean. Card they're trying to show off, but everyone realises that the real showing off is on the football pitch here, especially for Marconi, who have got themselves up on the front foot so far. Handball has been given, and it will be Marconi to take with Brekic. What can they produce now? Goes back to Volader. Don't know what that card music taste is, but definitely not good. They've got their, half a second of fame from that. We've got a Sydney United footballer watching the game too. Look at that, that's the power of football for you, right there. Clubs from all over coming to support. Shout out to all of you watching from home as well. It has been a cracker of a match. Marconi do have themselves in the lead thanks from Herrera. Shout out to all 87 of you watching. There will be a double substitution on its way as well. Whipped in. Here's Nepean now. Cleared away. I don't think it is a substitution at the moment. I think the subs are just going to warm up, but they might be coming on. And a foul has been won. Marconi to take. It'll be Volader to take this one. Nope, it will be Prekic. Pioneering as a captain, saying, nope, it's my turn. I'm going to take this one. Sorry, not even Brekovic is taking it. My bad. It'll be another defender taking that. The centre-back partnership of Prekic and Volader, who did take the free kick, has been pivotal to keeping Marconi at bay at the defence. It's a tussle, and it's won by Herrera. Cleared away now by Platius. They go back to Brekic. Out wide to Lekov. Continuing now, here is Cleghorn. Been consistent this one, Cleghorn. He's good with the ball at her feet. It's a through ball. It's a brilliant through ball too, but is she going to get to the end of it? She does, but it's a brilliant save there from Tredenik, who just does the little toe poke out of bounds. Even at this level, a toe poke is efficient. It'll be a throw now for Marconi. Every single player is in this side of the pitch except for Volodya. Whipped in, but I think the keeper is going to get her hands to it, and she does. Tredenik now was treading on thin ice when that goal went into the back of the net, but has been pretty consistent in this game. It's Volodya with another successful pass from just clearing it away. The idea was there, but the execution was not, and that is picked up there from Tredenik. Might be a controversial take, but I think an idea not being executed well is our pineapple on pizza too. And here is Marconi Stallions. Speaking of pizza, my club Marconi do have brilliant pizza. So if you do ever do, I haven't tried it yet, but I've just been told. If you ever do make your way to Marconi, be sure to head over to the club, grab yourself pizza. Could even time it when Marconi Stallions are playing. Even better. Here is Herrera now. Whipped in, thrown in, with a bit of whippage to it. But that was some great press there from Bonovas, and it goes straight back to the hands of Tredenik. And just gets past her woman there. Nepean on the attack. But it's Lekov. And cleared away by Kirkham there, stopping the corner. And it'll be a throw-in for Nepean now. Thrown in. Marconi continuing with the ball. That was Ava Zami, the substitute. Looking for the bounce. It's headed by Barton. Here is Bonovas trying to get the turn, but it goes straight back to Nepean. Wilding trying to find it through, but it goes to Brekic now. Trying to find her feet. Wilding does so. Will go back. And Marconi coach giving the Marconi bench some orders with different types of bibs. You got a Puma bib and another bib. As Marconi coach just giving instructions to his team. Michael Beauchamp and Sean Payer are your coaches. And that was Lekov once again showing her class, and it will be a corner. Let's see what they're going to produce from this one. Marconi women trying to do what the men tried to do just before this game and win. Sorry, Marconi did win 1-0. Apologies. Read that one wrong. But they won 1-0. So far, same score for both the boys and the girls. And it is a big win for Marconi. They'll put themselves 2 points behind Apia. And we have substitutions coming. And all the pizza that the crowd is bringing is definitely making me hungry. Told you the pizza's good. Look, everyone's bringing the pizza. And it will be Olivia Cole to come on. And Michaela Ratos, who scored the winner in the last game to give Marconi the all-important 3 points. And Gemma Morgan will come on for Radomi. Sorry, for Nepean. Don't know where I got Radomi from. But Gemma Morgan is a Nepean nomad with 5 goals this season, with only 1 coming in first grade against Bankstown City Lions. Michaela Ratos came on in the 64th minute last game, scored the winner to give her side 3 points. That was her 3rd goal this season, rotating between under 23s and first grade. And Olivia Cole rotates between under 23s and first grade. 2 goals this season, both coming in under 23s. And I think we are just waiting. We are waiting for the referee to get us back as we approach less than 15 minutes to go here. I can smell the pizza from here. It smells very good, as too does the football that is on display here as well. Hoofed up, touchdown, but it will be won by Zami, one of the substitutes. But it's going to go straight into the hands of Tredenik. We've seen lots of small planes flying over the field here. Everyone wants a piece of the Marconi action and a piece of the Marconi pizza too. They're all flying out of Bankstown, just doing circles around. No foul was the call, and they did well there. They've got a throw in now, Nepean. Thrown in. Here it is just poked out there. Marconi doing well in maintaining the defence, keeping themselves nice and structured. That was Platius with the throw. NFL has been on. Ava Zami, the super substitute, just getting herself stuck into the game, and it will be kicked by Volodya. Nepean, the press there, wins the ball back in. They continue with the ball. It looks like that is Anand with the ball. And it will just be left there, Brekic. The coach loved that. As mentioned in the first half, I think his encouragement for the players and just giving them that extra push is the reason why Marconi are at the top of the ladder and have not lost since the 15th of March. So 3 months since they've lost, which is very good. They had a bit of a shaky start of the season. Their 3 losses that they have this season were all early on, but since then they have been roaring, and that is excellent there from Cleghorn, and gets absolutely pushed off the ball, and a penalty has been given. Jessica Robinson is the culprit of that, and she will get herself into the referee's book with a piece of halloumi cheese being shown to her. And we have a penalty kick for Marconi. This goes in, and this should all about do it here at Marconi Stadium, behind Marconi Stadium. But Marconi Stadium number 2 doesn't sound very good, so it will be Herrera who can get herself a double if she converts this one into the back of the net with 10 minutes to go. Can she convert this? Get herself a free pizza by Club Marconi if she can put this one into the back of the net. Here is Marie Herrera. You can just hear a pin drop here, and me, which I don't think many people want to hear. So let's see if she can add to a goal tally, and sends the keeper the wrong way, and Marie Herrera gets herself her 3rd goal this season, her double in this match, and it is 2-0 here to Marconi Stallions, showing their absolute class they have all season long. And we have Lania Philly to come on, the number 9. It'll be Platiers to come off, and Lania Philly, Nepean nomad. She's been playing for this club since the SAP days. She went to Blacktown Spartans in 2024. but has returned 6 goals this season, only 1 coming in first grade against Bankstown City Lions. Scoreboard has just changed, confirming 2-0. And we have less than 10 minutes to go here of normal regular time. And Marconi have had themselves an emphatic second half, emphatic effort to get themselves 2-0 up into this game. Nepean have a lot of work to do if they're going to get themselves back into this one, and that one will just bounce itself all the way out. Nepean looking to get themselves back into this match any way that they can. That penalty did not help their cause. And Marconi continued to threat. But it will go straight back to the goalkeeper, who will just hoof it up. And it will be a throw. Here's Nepean now, but it's just just that extra bit of defending that Marconi. But as I say that, Nepean are on the attack, but it is intercepted. And trying to find something here, and it's just a brilliant tackle there from the captain, Barton. That was Michaela Ratos, who was trying to add to the goal scoring here. Thrown in now by Herrera. I think she'd be very proud. Her sister's got 2 goals, and in fact there's another Herrera in the coaching staff too. So lots of nepotism going on here at Marconi. Herrera thrown in, but it would just fall just out there as they tried to find Volodeur. Not long to go here now at Marconi. Yeah, Michael Herrera is the other coach, and Mariana Herrera is the manager. So family affair here. It'll be thrown in now, but it's going to go straight into the hands of Tredenik, who got sent to splits in that penalty. And that was Volodar, who just put a wayward header. I don't think the coach was very pleased with that one. And that's Philly trying to find someone there. You put a D in that last one, it's Dili, and that's the capital of East Timor, Timor-Leste. So there's some fun facts with Chris Oscar tonight. I like to do on every game. That's out. Marconi to clear this one away. We will have a substitution. Will be Elise McCutcheon to come on. Hopefully trying to provide some clutch moments for her side. It's brilliantly turned the outside of the boot. Look at that. And that's Ratos now. She squared it. Cleared away by Nepean from Barton. And it will be hoofed up, trying to find something. The chase is on. And it will be a substitution. Elise McCutcheon to come on. And I think they're going to sub off the woman who conceded the penalty in... Oh, no, it's not. It is Djorgen who comes on. McCutcheon to come on, who was an 80th minute substitute last game. So getting 5 minutes less than she got last. Her first season with the club, signing from Western City Rangers, and previously playing for Blacktown City. 4 goals this season, only 1 came in first grade against Central Coast Mariners in a 3-0 win in round 6 on the 5th of April. And we have a throw for Nepean, thrown in by Wood. Once again, it will be thrown in by her. Cleared away there from Brekic, who's had a very dobro game. That meaning good in Serbian. Here is Cleghorn, who is on a foot race with Robinson. Robinson just did enough there. thrown in now for Marconi. Let's see what they can produce here. Thrown in. Here is Nepean trying to find the long ball in Smith, but it goes straight into the feet of Herrera, who concedes the foul. I think they wanted the advantage. It looks like Philly was ready to get tricky with the ball there, and it will be a foul for Nepean. Zami showing her back heel skills there as we approach close to the 88th minute of the match. Whipped in now, and it's dropped by the goalkeeper. Bit of mess in the box. It's saved, and finally dealt with. It is a corner. It was Kirkham there who just made that save, and it will be a corner for Nepean. Can they get themselves a consolation? A last-ditch effort. It will be Nepean to whip in. Put in some sauce into this one. Definitely tomato. That matches their shirts. Hand goes up. Whipped in now. The head is on. And it's out into the back of the net. Nepean get themselves a last-ditch effort here. And it is Nepean who find themselves 2-1 down. Just a last-minute consolation. A late corner finds themselves into the back of the net. Not sure who it was that headed that one in, but I think that was Captain Fantastic that headed that one in. But regardless, Nepean have themselves a goal. It is 2-1. I think Nepean are going to try and get the press and keep it going here. Not over yet. It's not over yet as they keep on pushing. Nepean clear the ball away. Headed up. Marconi just need to control the possession if they're going to make sure they win this one. Nepean now out wide to Smith. Oh, and they've found Philly. This could be huge if this one gets into the back of the net. Cleared away from them. And this is it. You can just hear the energy, the extra oomph from both the sides. Hoofed up. Nepean with the ball. Headed up. Again headed up. Gets absolutely bodied there once again, putting herself on the line. Barton. She looks like she copped a big hit in the head there.
She's touching the ball, man.
And there is a bit of discomfort, bit of grudging there between both coaches. And they will continue now. Here is Nepean. We have hit the 90th minute as well. And it looks like we might get an all 3 points here for Marconi Stallions. But here is Philly now. I think she was going to take the shot, but she got closed down there. That's some brilliant defending. And that could be it for Marconi. Brekic pulling and urging her side forward. Get themselves potentially a last effort here. It is Nepean. We're going to keep the press going. Let's see what they can produce here. In a last effort goal kick. It is a throw in now for the aforementioned Nepean as they continue with the ball. Here is Marconi now. once again, Nepean with a throw. Calls for the keeper as they keep on going. And Marconi so close to the final whistle.
Here we go, girls!
So close to getting the 3 points and continuing that unbeaten run since March. Hit cleared away by Cleghorn. And I think everyone is just grasping onto their jumpers, just hoping that something can eventuate for either side. Not long to go now. And a foul has been won. Marconi Stallions. That could be it. That could be the all pivotal foul to ensure all 3 points stay here at Club Marconi. Splattered all over the ground here. Not long to go. Here is Brekic. Everyone's just eyeing the referee to see when that final whistle will be blown, and the goalkeeper will get her hands onto it. Elizabeth Kirkham urging her team forward. Hoofs that one up. It's going to find Marconi Blue, but it doesn't matter. It is full time here, and Marconi Stallions grab themselves the win. It is full time here at Marconi Stadium. Number 2. It is Marconi 2. Nepean 1. What an absolutely riveting game to be a part of. And we thank you all for watching. I have been Christoph Mavmastakis. What a beautiful second half we had. 3 goals. We will see you all next week. Marconi continue their run of brilliant form. Have a great night and enjoy your week. Bye bye for now. Peace.